All right, another Rapid Fire Friday. And this is going to be a good one because we're going to talk about something that a lot of people, I don't even know what the right word for it is. A lot of people use it as a gauge on whether a buck that someone killed is worthy or not. And it aggravates the piss out of me. Public land
versus private.
That was awkward.
Sorry.
Go ahead, Jared.
Public land versus private land. There you go.
Public versus private. And I don't want to necessarily say which one's harder or which one's easier. I don't know. Yeah. Is it harder to kill a buck on private land versus public land? Jared?
No.
No.
I don't think so. I hunt both. I'd kill a buck in a Walmart parking lot if I could do it. So I think that you need to hunt wherever the deer are, wherever you can find the deer. And whether that be public or private, I hunt both. Now, I've got a lease in Ohio that's private that this guy here is on with, and he makes it a lot harder to kill bucks because he's just running around just doing stupid stuff. And hunting that place is harder than private because he's on it. So, I mean, I'd venture to say that public is harder sometimes.
So wait. Private's harder. You just said.
In that situation. I mean, not always, but, you know.
Okay. Here.
If you're on the private, it's harder.
Okay. If I'm on the private.
Yeah, if you're there.
Here's going to be my point of the whole conversation. One, I don't like it when people make excuses of not killing deer because they're on public land. I don't necessarily know that it's harder or easier in some places. I think you could make a good case for both. But I got a lot of public land. I got a lot of private land that I can hunt. And I guarantee you I know a place right now, a piece of public ground that I can go to that gets less pressure than the private ground that I hunt. I know for a fact that I can. And people like to use that whole public land thing as a crutch and as an excuse. And I don't like excuses. It burns me up.
That's going to sting a lot of people, but it's true.
It's going to hurt some
true.
people.
Sorry.
I get aggravated, and I get aggravated for a lot of reasons. But I like to stay up. I don't like getting on Facebook and looking at people's deer. But do you know how many times every deer season someone kills a big buck, like 150-inch buck, and 5 different people say, was it on public or private? Like it freaking matters.
Yeah.
A 150 is hard to kill
anywhere.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's in your backyard. He's still going to be a smart deer, and he's still going to be hard to kill. And while I do applaud people who hunt only public land and all that, I'd hunt anything. I don't care if it's public or private or what it is. I'm just going to hunt wherever I can find deer. And I would say I don't have an answer because I don't know if public or private is harder, but it doesn't matter.
I feel
just got to go hunting.
I feel like it's equal, to be honest.
Yeah,
I've hunted private land where everybody and their brother has access to it, and usually with private land, you're dealing with smaller land parcels, so the deer are going to get pressured a little quicker,
and they're gone.
You don't have room to chase them, so that's tough. That's a tough situation. But with public land, you sometimes have thousands and thousands of acres, and I guarantee you that if you put a little bit of work in, you're going to find pockets of that land where there is nobody that's touching that. And I mean, that's what you look for, public or private. So it just depends on the situation. I've had great hunts on both. So, I mean, I hunt both. I honestly like hunting public land sometimes better than private land just because I have more land to work with. And that's just the fact of it. I mean, it's pretty simple.
Well, everybody get in the comments section and tell Jared how much he sucks for saying that public land is easy. See, that's what he said, wasn't it?
It's super easy.
Rapid Fire Friday. We'll catch you next time.